Welcome to another unit in this methodology toolbox. This time I'm going to talk about what the terms descriptive, inductive or exploratory in the context of a research approach actually mean. Well, let's start with descriptive. Descriptive, as the name already says, simply describes the data set. So you want to give the reader an impression. Who are the people who actually took part in your survey? What's like the average income of them? Something like this. You want to describe the data you have. In this context, the results of your descriptive analysis only refer to the data, only refer to the sample you have. You cannot make any prognosis on the population. So you cannot actually get from the sample results to the population situation. That doesn't work with descriptive analysis. So if you simply use standard measures of association without a test, or even simpler measures of central tendency, measures of dispersion, something like this, this is purely descriptive, simply telling you something about the sample, but not about the population. Exploratory could be made descriptive. Exploratory means you want to discover new structures, maybe come up with important hypotheses, which later on you can test. Here it's about discovering new things, new structures, finding out which might seem odd about your sample, which actually might be interesting for future research, for more in-depth research. So that's all about exploratory. And well, a lot of the exploratory methods, they're just descriptive in nature. You do not want to test, you cannot test anything because you do not have any hypotheses to test. So exploratory is mostly about answering research questions, not testing hypotheses. That's here the final point on exploratory. Well, I already mentioned with descriptive we focus on the sample. With exploratory we are building hypotheses, we are answering questions. With inductive we are basically doing the opposite thing. Here we test the structures we have in the data set, we test hypotheses on the basis of the data set or a sample with the goal to basically get an idea about the population. So we use a statistical test to test the hypothesis to get a result which can be generalized to the population. So we test our sample. If the test turns out significantly enough, we can say the results we get do not apply to the sample alone, but the whole population. And well, that's already everything there is to descriptive, exploratory, and inductive research approaches. So have fun and see you next time.